in straight hair, because I actually get a lot of comments about this on my videos, like my 3-strand twist outs or my Flexi Rod videos or any kind of heatless curling method. I get tons of comments asking whether it works in straight hair, and people want to know whether the only reason it works is because my hair is naturally curly. Does having naturally curly hair help these methods to work? And honestly, I haven't been able to answer truthfully until now because I just didn't know the answer. I don't know if having naturally curly hair helps. I have a theory, and I think that although it might still work, I think maybe curly hair can maybe hold the curl for longer or something like that. I know that very straight, very fine hair tends to drop in curl quite quickly. So hopefully we're going to find out from doing this whether it works and what products are going to work best on straight hair. Leave me a comment down below, tell me whether you've got straight, wavy, curly, kinky hair. I really want to know, and it's really going to help me out when I think about what videos I want to do in future, because I want to see what's going to be helpful for you guys. So definitely make sure to leave that in the comments down below, and if you don't know, ask for help. Describe your hair texture and see if anyone in the comments can help you. Don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it. Also remember to subscribe, because I am posting videos every single day in January. I'm getting a little bit tired now, but I really want to keep on going because I set myself this challenge and I just really want to make it through it. So make sure that your notifications are turned on so that you don't miss these uploads. Make sure you get me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. That's a lot of things to do, so don't worry if you can't do all of those things. As long as you did one of them, then I'm thankful. So enough of that, let's go ahead and get on with the video. So this is the hair that I'm using. This is from Uni Wigs. This is what it looked like. So you see, like this, it was a very straight, and it is still holding some curls that I put in it a while ago. Naturally the hair is very straight. You see. So I want you guys to ignore how bad this wig looks for a second. Obviously it's not laid or anything like that. I'm just using it on my head because I feel like this is going to be the easiest way to demonstrate the Flexi Rods to you guys. But then I'll take it off and I'll finish up the rest of them. So just bear with me for a second. I feel like the first thing that I noticed that's different is that the ends, obviously they don't wrap around the Flexi Rod as easily or naturally as my natural hair does, because my natural hair already has a curl, so I find it quite easy to just sort of flick it around the Flexi Rod at the ends. This one's kind of sticking out a bit, so I'm going to work a bit harder to try and make sure that the ends are curly, which means I'm going to need to wrap it around the Flexi Rod right until the end of the hair, right until the very end, and make sure that it stays. So you're going to want to go ahead and grab another section and wet the hair. I've just got some water in a spray bottle right here. This works really well to just wet the hair. And I think that's all you're going to need. So usually with my curly hair, I'm using setting lotions and I'm using styling puddings and things to get it to hold. And with this, I'm just using water because I feel like the hair is fine enough to just use water, and then it will stay, and we can use hairspray at the end. So you want to hold on to it right into the very ends of the hair, and then you're going to want to fold and fold here as well. Make sure to pinch the end of the hair to make sure it stays in place. There we go, there's our first couple of Flexi Rods. And I'm taking some slightly thicker sections now. It is always best to section the hair, whether you're doing this on your natural hair or if you're doing this on a wig. It's always best to section it, and then you kind of know what you're working with. You know how many Flexi Rods you need to use. So spray your hair, get it nice and wet. right until the end. Fold it over. So I did all of the flexi rods and I'm pretty sure they're all dry, so now all I have to do is go ahead and take them out. I really hope that this worked. Voila! A bouncy curl! Yay! I'm so happy it worked even better than I thought it was going to. Because this is straight hair that I'm working with, I'm actually just going to go ahead and hairspray it all over before I take it out. So I think this one is actually still a little bit wet, and I think the main thing is that you should definitely make sure that these are completely dry throughout, because if they're still wet then it means that the style hasn't set properly, and whilst it dries it means it's going to try to revert back to its natural shape. So this one I think is going to drop quite a bit. So I just had to dry my hair again just to make sure that they were completely dry, because if you don't do that then this doesn't work. They need to be 100% dry. Alright, I definitely can't leave it like this because I look like a China doll. So we've got to separate the curls up and try not to create a whole bunch of tangles. So I just got done styling this. I basically just picked it apart with my fingers, zhuzhed it up a bit, went like this a little bit. I also used this, but it wasn't that helpful, and I just kind of went through it like this. And yeah, this is what it looks like once I've taken all the flexi rods out. So I'm going to take this as confirmation that flexi rods do work in straight hair. So if you guys ever wondered, now you know. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that this video was helpful and that you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and do subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!